What's good, people? It's about that time to randomly relate reverse rants, no hate. So, Teofimo Lopez was doing an interview, and he comes out of his face in the interview. Right, let's cut right, just cut the shit. He comes right out of his face and says, "Already beat up two white boys, now I need a black one." Oh, and that's not no racist shit either. Like to all the black people, y'all gotta know, like we all, got one God, one Jesus, we all one Christian, we all the same. All this goofy shit he's talking about. And you see, this dude just doesn't get it. It's crazy when you're a racist and don't even know that you're racist. And you can tell what type of shit they talk about behind closed doors. Because look at what he says openly. Now, at the end of the day, what white boy are you talking about? I mean, we saw you beat up Josh Taylor. We saw you beat up, Lomachenko. So who else you talking about? Does anybody look at Lomachenko and not think he's white? He's not white American, but he's white. Does anybody look at Josh Taylor and think that he's not white? Yeah, he's not white American, but he's white. So who are you talking about? And why do you feel the need to reference those individuals by their nationality? Now you say you already beat up two white boys, now you need a black one. Well, Teofimo's full of shit. You just turned down a fight, with Devin Haney, which I spoke about a couple of videos ago. Briefly. You turned that fight down and said you wasn't ready. You turned the Brian Norman fight down. And these are title fights. So what black one do you want to beat up on? Him saying, I already beat up two white boys. Is that any different from Bernard Hopkins or Devin Haney saying, I never let a white boy beat me? I already beat up two white boys. Mm. Mm. Is it any different? Now I need a black one. Mm. You made all this noise, running your mouth, calling out Terrence Crawford's name because it's a fight you knew that wasn't going to happen. And all you did was talk shit and kept saying his name. You know damn well you're not going to know 147 to fight him. You didn't even fight Brian Norman. You turned down the Devin Haney fight. But this is what I'm saying about his mouth. So where's the Paulie Malinagi's of the world? Where's all these people that, I'm sorry, this white boy will beat you. Long change the white boy can beat you, right? Yeah, where's all these people at now? Notice how silent people are when certain things are said by certain people. Certain people are racist for saying certain shit. Others aren't. They get a pass on it because they're entertaining to you. Here's the thing. Teofimo see you guys as airheads because he feels like I can say whatever I want and people still gonna take my side. They're gonna back me up and make excuses for me. And he also feels like, well, damn, I'm looking at the shit Ryan is doing and what he said, and shit, you think people will be crucifying him for the stuff he said? Nah. So no. Instead of him saying, I just need some top level competition to fight and beat, I want to fight everybody. I want to smoke. Would he be lying if you said that too? Now wouldn't he? Because he turned down fights. He wasn't ready. Right. Same time you running your mouth calling out Crawford. Well, Haney was ready and you wasn't. But you was ready for Crawford though. This dude is a joke. He's a joke, man. And he's a grade A jackass. And, he says all this nonsense. And that's why his father got his ass beat half to death, for calling people niggas when he was in the gym with Keyshawn Davis and his team. And you know what? The apple doesn't fall far from the tree, now does it? And this dude sits here and makes these comments, but people sit back and they say nothing. Right? But he's not being racist. He's just right. Whichever monkey want the banana. Yeah, if ESPN want all these black fights, they can keep them. Now, I already beat up two white boys. Now I need a black one. Right. Talk some shit about some Puerto Rican fighters. Talk some shit about some Mexican fighters. Talk some shit about some Asian fighters. Huh? Yeah, it's something about See, this is the way I see it in America. See, if he says something racist towards black people, the white Americans don't care. If he says some racist shit towards the white Americans, the black Americans don't care. So at the end of the fucking day, people come shit all over America, but they quick to want to wear their little shirts with their little flags on them, and where they talk about what country they from or what they represent, but they live in here. They plan on dying here. Yeah. And a lot of them not even from the country that their parents are from. They were still born here. Their lineage is from somewhere else. But regardless, my whole point with that is real simple. We all come from somewhere, right? But my whole point with that is, this motherfucker is openly talking shit. Openly running his mouth. As if it's just okay. Well, I'll tell you what. He keep playing these games. He's a joke. He's irrelevant. And I feel like by now he thought he'd still be on top like when he beat Lomachenko. Nah. Those days are far gone. And the only people like him and some other fighters like Ryan is only a little racist fan base that still support you. Otherwise, man, this guy's a joke. And for you that support him, you're a joke as well. Because at the end of the day, for him to say this shit that he's saying, and like I said, everybody had a baby when Devin Haney said, "I never let a white boy beat me." Everybody had a baby when Bernard Hopkins said it. But like I said, nobody brings up when Camacho made that shit comment. Nobody brings up when Kovalev made that comment. Yeah. Yeah, none of y'all brought that shit up. And if I was to bring up Ali or Jack Johnson or Joe Louis or Ray Robert, oh, but that was a long time. I don't give a fuck. It was a long time ago and Bernard Hopkins said it too. So what? It happened. Right here in the country they was born and raised in. But y'all hear these people talk and act like, well, it was just some words. Like I said before, people only fight for freedom of speech when they feel like they want the right to speak about hate, to be racist, and to just be downright rotten, evil ass people. But yeah, you go ahead, Teofimo. You keep calling people white boys and black boys and monkeys. You go right ahead. You gonna fuck around and run into somebody that's gonna remember all this shit coming out your mouth. And you won't be able to fight nobody. You keep talking the way you're talking. All this bullshit, making excuses. Oh, he's just trying to sell a fight. Nah, bro. Nah. There's certain things that don't come out of your mouth. There's certain ways you shouldn't even think. And he's showing you who and what he's made of. He's showing you who he is. And if he could sit up here, and I'm going to say this shit, if he can sit up here, I already beat up 2 white boys, now I need a black one. I'm pretty sure when them cameras are off, he'd be like, I already beat 2 crackers' asses, now I need a nigga to beat up on. Yeah. You better believe it. Because there's no way. For him to say that shit, okay, let's put it in other terms. Let's imagine Devin Haney going, yo, I already beat up some wetbacks. Yeah, now I need some crackers to beat up on. Yeah. Imagine him saying that, and you think everybody gonna be, he's just trying to sell a fight. Nah. This dude, Teofimo, was trash. He is pure trash. And I don't like nothing about him. I don't support nothing about him. And you know what? He's just trying to talk all this black fighter shit to get his name out there. But you know what? That motherfucker been part of duck season for the longest. And there's diehard Teofimo fans who sit there lying about how you don't duck no smug bullshit. Bullshit. What rock you didn't have your head fucking stuck under? Because this dude is full of shit. And he's a clout chaser. And he's a racist, and I have no respect for him. Never fall in love with lies. Remember, the truth brings hate out of people. Yeah, definitely brings hate. The truth brings hate out of all you motherfuckers. And I will catch you on the next one.